My question is about the conservative movement. It seems like there's this growing rift between like Chamber of Commerce conservatives and like national conservatives, on certain cultural issues and how we should approach corporate America. It seems like you in the state of Florida have charted this virtuous mean where you've been able to both create a pro-business environment and gain the support of, I guess, like the free enterprise conservatives, while also standing up for conservative cultural values. Can you just talk a little bit about how do you chart that virtuous mean?
Well, the question is, how do you straddle or how do you resolve conflicts between like corporate republicanism and kind of more culturally conservative republicanism? And I would just say two things. I'd say one is, the culture has veered so far out of whack that even people that didn't consider themselves really attentive to the culture have been alarmed at what they see. It's one thing to be a little bit more liberal on an issue, but when, somebody, when you have a woman that's pregnant and they refer to it as a pregnant person, and then the baby that comes out, they say the doctor is assigning the sex at birth and doing things that are just not true, people reject that. They think it's ridiculous. So some of this stuff, I think, was very easy to go against. Now, all the media supported this stuff and the elite opinion supported it, but underneath that there was really no support. And so you just have to lean in on it. I do think that there are more corporate Republicans they're just squishier overall. And it's not just on culture. They're squishier on illegal immigration because, quite frankly, the businesses want cheap labor coming across the border. Now, I reject that. I think you have to have a sovereign country. I don't think you can have people just pouring in. And quite frankly, the cheap labor keeps wages down for American workers. And it also imposes a lot of costs on taxpayers. People act like, oh, well, they just want to work and these businesses need it. The businesses aren't paying the cost when they show up at the emergency room. The businesses aren't paying all the costs of our education system. The businesses aren't paying costs when these folks, some of them who do get involved with the criminal system. But yet I think some of the Republicans, it's really just more about kind of corporatism. And here's the thing. We have the most economic growth of any state since I've been governor. Our economy in Florida has grown 30%. We have the lowest unemployment amongst large states. I mean, I can go on and on all these great things in terms of economy, and I'm proud of that. And the way you generate growth is to be market-based. It's not command and control. But at the same time, we are a state with a people that has an economy. We are not just an economy where everybody is just some widget without any inherent value. And I think there's some people that conceive of the United States as just kind of a marketplace rather than a distinct country with a distinct people. So yes, we're going to have very strong pro-free enterprise, pro-growth policies, but it is going to be within the context of we are a distinct nation, we are a distinct state of Florida, and ultimately the goal is to deliver good policy for the people that we represent. So I just think that that's where most people are. I don't know that every business in Florida has always appreciated everything I did. I can tell you, once we took on Disney, a lot of them didn't say a peep after that, and I think that's probably a pretty good thing. But the reality is I think we were just strong on this stuff. The results spoke for themselves, and so yes, some people could have criticized, but the reality was we were hitting the right notes.